Hello everybody, this is day 7 of me playing chess on chess.com until I reach the rapid rating of 2500. So here we go. We'll play a 10-minute rapid game without any time increment, so we need to play fast, we have the white pieces, and yesterday I lost my first game. So now I hope we get the Spanish, yes we do, bishop b5 known as the Ruy Lopez or the Spanish game, and here there are many different options for black, a6 being the main line, and now the Cozio defense. I will simply castle, I believe. This is okay. Now d6, if I'm remembering this one correctly, is the top engine move. But my idea is to play c3 and then d4. So just c3, bishop g7 now probably, and probably just d4, right? I think this is very good for me. Now, when the trade happens, d5 needs to be played, I believe. And then I can play e5 in some positions. I don't know, maybe black can simply castle, but okay, d5 is played. Maybe e5 now is the correct option here. Or just knight to c3 probably. No, but knight c3 loses a pawn. Maybe e5. Maybe e5 is the correct option. And then bishop c2. Or do I take? And knight c3? Maybe I can take and then check with my rook. I think this is okay for me. Developing with a tempo is probably fine. Now of course knight takes. Queen takes. Okay. I wasn't expecting this move, but after knight c3 queen can go back, and I think my position is almost good, almost winning. But because I can push my pawn, b5 is a very annoying threat now in some positions. And of course this pawn is isolated, but I think my position is very good. d5, b5. I take, he takes. I take, maybe he takes, I take. Then he has to take, I take. What is happening in this position? Or I can simply take and then play d5. Maybe d5, maybe I can take, and he has to take back with the b pawn, because if not, but I don't know. Maybe just something like bishop g5 here. Maybe just easy development. Although bishop g5 there is b5. So maybe just rook e1 or bishop e3. This is probably... I mean, I want to push d5. We'll just push. I don't know what is happening in this position, but I think this is good. Now b5, and then maybe I can sack the bishop. Maybe I can sack the bishop. I can sack the knight actually, and I think this is okay for me, because if he takes, then I have check, and if he takes with the queen, I can take back, and then I can fork everything, and I'm fork chess. So now you have to subscribe. I'm threatening a fork. Now you have to subscribe. I'm so sorry, but you just have to. Maybe he can then take the pawn actually after knight b5, but then I can go here, pinning this knight. If he takes, I take with check actually, and then take back. So knight takes b5. The b2 pawn is not hanging. If queen takes, knight b5, I will just sack, I don't care. Probably it's not very good move. Maybe just taking was the best move, but I will just pre-move because time is running low. I think this is very good for me, but I'm not sure. Oh, he has this move actually. I was not expecting that, but I have probably decent position anyway. But this is of course the only move. Knight takes, then rook e1 does not work. I need to take. And this is the resulting position. I think this is okay for me. I am down on exchange, but I have these two connected passed pawns. And this pawn is very annoying here. And now what will I do? I need to start developing maybe a3, rook b1 and b4. Yes, just I don't like my position actually. I miss that bishop a6 was an idea, but okay. And now I'm probably losing here, but okay. Now rook b1, activating my pawns here. I cannot defend this pawn whatsoever, right? Maybe just rook b1 and b4 is okay. I will develop my bishop and I will have some play with my bishop and knight combo here. Just developing, this pawn is now protected and I probably will lose this game. But okay, maybe bishop b4, takes. I mean, this looks okay. Bishop d4 now. I will remove the knight takes d4 move. I don't like my position now anymore. Of course, I'm down on exchange, but I have this extra a3 pawn. Maybe if we trade queens, then maybe I am able to make it draw, because these pawns will be very strong in the near future. What is this? I can take. King takes, and I don't like my position. I really don't. I really don't like my position, but what can I do? Maybe rook c1, queen b2, picking up this pawn, but then he can take with rook. This is so bad. How can I defend the pawn? Maybe I can play actually knight b4, but what about queen e4 then? But this is of course the only way that I'm not just losing the game on the spot. Probably knight b4, attacking the queen of course. I don't like my position whatsoever, but maybe I can hold this. Now knight f3, or is there maybe knight c6? Not really. I will just play knight f3 here. I will go for a draw if he repeats, but he won't probably. Of course, I need to activate this knight. I really do. And maybe. Okay, now he's not really threatening to take here, so this is good. Maybe rook d1, but then queen a2 happens. Maybe just h3. Just h3, I need to play fast. h3 giving a luft for my king, not having any back rank problems. And I need to play faster, I really do. What about knight to d2 now? Knight to d2 is of course a free knight, so this is not really possible. Maybe here is okay. Rook d1, trying to activate my rook as well. Maybe if I can activate this queen, maybe queen c4 if allowed, maybe. But he blunders. He blunders. I have knight d4. Fork. This is fork. Now you have to subscribe. I am Fork Chess. This is fork. You have to subscribe. Thank you guys. And I am on a verge of winning this game. I am up a pawn. I need to play fast. I really do need to play fast. Queen d3 if he takes, then this probably is a draw. But why a draw? Maybe rook b1 or queen e2. Queen e2. I like queen e2 now. Queen e2, activating the queen. Maybe rook d3 is threatened now. rook d3 is my next move probably. Defending this, but still having a very active position. Maybe I'm sometimes threatening this check on e5, forking the pawn on c7 and the king on g7, and maybe I am winning now. I need to play faster, I'm down 2 minutes, but I have an extra pawn. So let's go, maybe we will win. This is free rook, but then he takes there. Maybe this is okay. Maybe rook d3. The rook endgame is probably drawn, but still rook d3 is the best shot, the best try that I have. Rook d3, queen c4, I have check, and then rook c3. This should be enough to, although, oh, I missed that he can play this, because now I don't have check. Rook e2, maybe queen c2. Queen c2, I like queen c2. Maybe rook b6 is okay. And then I have b4, activating my pawn. Pawn play is really important, I need to play faster. I need to play faster. I really do need to play faster, much faster. What is this? Is he threatening anything? Not really. I think I like my position. What is this? This is losing. This is losing. I'm winning now. This is pin now. Yes, but I can. This is just winning, right? This is winning pawn endgame. I'm certain. A4 here. He is stopping me, but okay, I will play king f1 and bring my king closer to the action. A4 is always a threat in this position. Maybe g3. I need to play fast. This is fact now. If h5, then I have maybe f4 now, or just f3. I will play here. I don't care. I need to play faster. This is winning endgame for me, most definitely. Just here. b3 maybe. This cannot be bad move. The fact is that he cannot take king e2 now, or a4. Just a4. King c5, king c3. If here, then I win the game. So king c3, b4. Yes, this is winning endgame. I have. Is the endgame winning? Yes, it is b4. Just winning on the spot. I am so stressed now. b4 wins the game, I believe. b4 should win the game. What? Is this really an option? Can't I just sack? Can I just take the pawn? And now I take the pawn, and now I'm completely winning. Let's go, guys! Just king c5 and pushing the pawn. What an extraordinary game. I thought I can sacrifice the knight, but then maybe king a6 now. But okay. Yes! We won the game! I'm so happy now. I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy. Mate in 21, I was winning the whole game. That's of course not true. So now we'll analyze the game. Let's go. So we won by resignation, and now let's go to the beginning of the game. E4, of course E4 controlling the center, and now E5 was played, knight f3 attacking the pawn, and now D6, knight f6, but the knight to C6 is the best move. After bishop E5, A6 is the best move, and this knight to E7 is not particularly known variation. Knight to F6 is the main line, and then castling bishop E7, rook E1, B5, and this is very theoretical position, but okay. Then after bishop A4, knight to E7 is good as well, and I simply castled. Maybe C3 was a little bit better, and now there is G6 or knight to G6, both they move, and now C3, bishop G7, D4, and now D5 is probably the best move. Yes, I should have taken the knight actually by the computer, but I think I like this move as well. Yes, and this was a mistake. This was a mistake because of D5, B5, and I should have simply captured the knight. Okay, knight BA4, win. Oh, I can take with the queen actually. Oh, this is so smart. I haven't seen this. But what if here queen takes D1 happens? Oh, I can capture back with the bishop. This is a detail. This is the detail I missed actually. Okay, I was winning with D takes C6, but okay, after D4, where were we? Here, knight C3 and D5 was played, and after B5, I simply played knight takes B5, which is still much better for me, plus 0.7, and now bishop A6. Bishop A6 was not the best. Bishop takes A6. Of course this was the best. What is my problem today? This is simply much better for me, right? This wins a pawn for me. Why did I sacrifice my rook? What is this? This would be so much easier to play. I have two outside best pawns. I am up a pawn and have probably a winning position actually. But okay, after bishop A6 I played bishop takes E6, which is kinda equal, but I think black's position is. And here rook E1 was the best. What? Rook E1, there is knight E7 actually, what? And this is better for me, but my opponent had an extra piece, bishop G5, F6, bishop F4 is slightly better for white. What the hell? Bishop D6, rook A7 now. This is so complicated, and you can even trade queens in this position. And this is much better for me. Of course, the rook is hanging, the bishop, the knight is hanging. Okay, this is reasonable. But okay, this is so weird. I simply took back, and then I was. Queen E1 check was the best. Wow, this is so random here. And now my position is almost lost here. Okay, I understand this is lost, but then my opponent played really quickly and he started to make some bad decisions. Rook B3, I don't understand this move, and now I am winning. This is simply a winning fork. I will win material with this fork. Let's go. My name is Forky Chess. Now you need to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. So this is fork winning tactic in chess, and after queen b6 I simply took back. Queen e2 was played, and this is simply winning for the whole game. And now rook f3 simply transposes to a winning king and pawn endgame. I think the endgame was winning the whole time, no matter what. Yes, b3 still. Everything should be winning this endgame. Just for a clear concept, if king a6, then I can run my king to the king side, and this is simply winning endgame, of course. And I won the game smoothly after king a5 and the f5, excuse me, my opponent simply resigned. So we are back to 2000, excuse me. This is the highest rating that I ever reached. Before, The last my rating over 2000 was 2005, now it is 2006, or maybe I had a rating of 2007 after a very good draw, but okay, this is still amazing result for me. So if you like the video, please consider subscribing, it would really help me out, and write something in the comments, like the video, and make sure to see you guys in the next video, and until then, bye bye!